Okay, Chandler.
I got a question.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Being that everybody is fucking with one person,
Not really.
any advice as far as how to keep a guy? Being that everybody got one guy.
That's good. We'll start here.
Where do you want to start on the couch? Okay.
I don't even got one guy, but all I gotta say is just be honest and communicate with them. There's no anything without trust and communication, honestly.
Okay.
Facts.
I think for guys, I don't know if you guys agree, but sometimes I feel like my experience is that just don't give too much attention because no, not attentionally, but sometimes if I devote too much and if I like reply too fast or like really a lot of attention, then he takes it for granted. So yeah, and sometimes I'm really busy and then the guy always comes back to me like that.
So don't give too much up front.
Yeah, just like no matter how much you love him or like you like him, then always hold back a little bit maybe.
Okay.
That's my
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. Like trust and commitment is like what helps like keep a relationship good or a man.
Penis.
But I still keep my woman.
Bring the mic up
Okay,
closer to you. Bring up the mic up so they can actually hear you.
That I said, yeah, that I think trust and communication would be like the most thing like to keep a guy or whatever, and also commitment as well.
Okay. What happened to the last guy that you smashed? Why aren't y'all together?
I mean, I was in a polyamorous relationship. That's a long story. He's locked up right now.
Oh shit.
That was easy.
Okay.
Long story short.
Okay, fair enough. What about you?
Oh, can I say something real quick?
Yeah, please. Go
Because
ahead,
you
bro.
mentioned commitment, and so I'm curious as to know, like, how do y'all define loyalty? So I know a lot of y'all probably think not f***ing around, but as far as advertising yourself, is that being disloyal or that's cool?
When we advertise ourselves, it's not really that we're like disloyal. Like we've always talked about stuff before we do it. So
Oh, my bad.
But
What was
I
that?
think-
I didn't hear what she said.
I mean, like, it's all about trust and communication. We always talk about something before we do it. So if we advertise ourselves doing something, it's because we agreed with it and we talked about it before.
Yeah. Like I'm
So-
saying, like provocative pictures on the internet, dressing provocatively.
Oh, she knows I do all of that,
It's a
and she
level.
does
Yeah,
too. So like, we
exactly.
literally
Feel like
have
that's
it.
disloyal.
No.
I feel like that's a conversation between that before y'all get
levels
to being
to
in a
that.
relationship.
It's only disloyal. if you
Can
do
we
it
have
behind-
one mic at a
Yeah,
time,
yeah. Let's
please?
go one mic at a time. Where do you want to start with? Who do you want to ask in particular?
Whoever want to talk.
Okay, so who had a point on it? I saw you want to say something. All right, go ahead. Say your piece.
I was saying that that's part of like before you get in a relationship. People get in a relationship before they even know each other. I feel like that's why I don't really do relationships.
Merch.
But if you have like a understanding, especially if you with the bitch that dances, don't be mad when she's in the club and getting off at 8 o'clock in the morning. Because you knew that about her before.
Thank you.
I worked at a strip club back at home, but I was a bottle girl, all that. But then like, and then you coming up to the club, sitting around like you a customer. That's just all unnecessary. I feel like.
Okay.
Or even if she's selling pussy,
Mhm.
or am I allowed to say that?
No, you're good.
Oh.
Don't worry about it.
But still, he knew that already
She's
because he
selling
probably.
pussy and being loyal.
No, I'm saying, but he probably bought that, and that's how they got together. So don't try to knock her
So let her
shine.
keep selling pussy.
No, but he
Be
knew that
mindful.
already, or whatever the scenario is. That's how I feel.
So the woman can keep doing what she was doing to attract the guys. What you're saying?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying loyalty. That's an understanding before you guys get together. Like, why are you guys being in a relationship if you don't know if you're gonna be loyal?
So you're
to each other?
saying
So is me.
if I
Go ahead.
met you as a stripper,
Mhm.
I should accept that as a fact and not try to change you.
Yes. No, but like we're all grown. So if that's what she wants to do, if she's coming to you for help, like, oh, I want to get out the club, okay. If you want to elevate her, then okay, that's a bet. But don't try to knock her and then get mad and try to put her down or whatever. That's how I feel.
Okay.
That makes sense or no? Y'all looking at me like I'm crazy.
No,
You didn't ask me a question.
No,
but
it's you that's looking at me like I'm crazy. Because you trying to like, I know
just
what you're
looks
trying
like
to do,
that.
bro, but I know what you're trying to do.
He just
What am I
looked
trying
like
to do?
she on your head top, boy.
Yeah, I think she's just she's in her feelings right now. But okay.
No,
you have
I'm
anything
not
you
in
want
my
to
feelings.
add
That's
into that?
not what it's about.
Nah.
No?
What are some other opinions?
Yeah. Who else wanted to talk on this? Basically, he's saying. So the question, just to clarify, is what is your definition of
Yeah, how
loyalty?
you define loyalty?
And is it still loyal if they advertise themselves on the internet? Is that correct? Putting provocative pictures of themselves, let's say on Instagram or social media in general,
Yeah, or dressing
or
provocative.
dressing provocatively in public. Anyone else have a point on that?
Okay, so like I said, it's levels to it.
There's
Who's
levels to
talking?
disrespect.
Like, can we
Chris.
do?
She's talking.
All right, go ahead.
Good.
I feel like
Merch.
a lot of females are doing OnlyFans, and a lot of people, like a lot of females are real in this generation. Like they posting their body. You feel me? So it's like less. Yeah, like you feel me? I dance all that. Like, but at the end of the day, if I'm coming home to you every single night, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's not really.
I don't know. Like, if I'm posting myself on Instagram,
but you come back,
shaking it's shaking my titties, shaking my ass, like I'm doing that at the end of the day for some money, not to impress other niggas. Like, not everyone posting their boyfriend or their girlfriend right now, but everyone got someone. You feel me? Like, I don't know.
But isn't that their own insecurities?
What,
Yeah,
that we
that's your-
tripping?
Well,
Yeah.
Well, let me ask y'all this: how do
but
y'all,
isn't that-
out of the dudes that y'all have dealt with, do you approach them, or do you DM them, or do they typically approach you and DM you?
Yeah, but I'm choosing.
No, I'm just answer that. What happens? Do y'all typically, everybody here is dealing with a dude? Did y'all approach him and talk to him, or DM him, or did he approach you and DM you?
I usually approach them first
You
because
approach
they be
them. It
can be both.
intimidated.
The guy that you're with right now, you approached him?
I'm not with no one, but yeah.
So you typically approach. Let's just go through real quick.
Yeah.
You approach or get approached?
My situationship, I approached him.
Okay, you approach.
What the? Ladies, speak into the mic, please. I can't hear you when you talk.
He approached you? Okay.
Yeah.
And the guy you're smashing right now, he approached you as well?
Yeah, but I reapproached him.
Okay, so he approached you. Okay, so he approached you. He approached you, and then you approached your guy, Miss Biology.
I did.
Okay, all right. You approach your guy. I don't know if it's plural or not, but no.
They typically approach you.
Yeah.
Okay, what about you?
Yeah.
I know.
What was that?
What about you, baby?
You're lightweight rude.
Lightweight rude.
Yeah. No, you lightweight
just
or
how-
rude.
that's just
Lightweight
how
or
he
rude.
is.
It's a show. It's a podcast.
No, I know, but you're like reaching for something that's not maybe there. You feel me?
Anyway, we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep
Yeah,
asking
let's keep
questions. If
going.
you don't like it, you can get
So-
the fuck off the panel. But that's how it is.
My boyfriend approached me. Typically, men always approach the woman. That's rare for a woman to approach men. So yeah, the advertising your body, there's a limit to it.
Yeah, I'm
There's
going
a limit
somewhere
to
with
it.
it. I just want to keep going. The dudes you typically deal with, they approach you or you approach them? They DM you, you DM
Oh,
them?
he was a fan of me.
He approached you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most men, they approach
They
me.
approach you.
Everywhere.
He approached me.
Right. What about you, baby?
The same.
But do y'all be?
So the point I'm making with this is that that's how y'all flirt. That's how y'all get dudes, is that y'all have to be seen, whether it be in person or on the internet. That's how y'all get guys, right? Just like with us, we have to flirt. So would you be cool being in a relationship with your dude actively flirting with other girls? You would feel disrespected. You know what I'm saying? So it's
And
like,
you know, that's one thing that us women, we seem to do things that we wouldn't like our man to do.
right. And that's my point, is that if we was
that's
actively
very
flirting,
big.
most girls would feel disrespected, like you disrespecting our relationship.
Right.
So that's the similar feeling, because that's how y'all get guys. So if you're actively doing the same thing that, like I said, I'm not saying you have to hide in the house.
That's why I
but
just
to-
got out of my relationship right now.
I
We've
would let
been
someone
together
suck
for
my
3 years, and it was just so much that I do in the streets that now he's starting to
it
feel
wasn't
like,
compatible with the relationship.
yeah, he's starting to get bored at home. He's a gamer,
Right.
so now he's starting to want to go out and stuff. He's young. He's 23 years old. So
Do girls here though? Do y'all see the resemblance in what I'm saying?
yeah.
As
Like I
far as
did
why that would bother a dude?
Yeah. Like, and then that's one thing about me. I kept everything in the house that kept my man happy. You know what I'm saying? All that going out shit. Now he's doing it. I don't want to fuck with you no more. You going out. You outside. You liking whole pictures. But I be liking the nigga pictures. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I be flirting with the nigga. But now that my nigga is doing it,
Yeah.
now it's like, nigga, I
Now
don't
it
want
bothers
you. You for the
you.
street.
Here's a
fuck
real
you.
question. Here's a real question. So now you guys all said, so you guys understand this point, right? That your form of flirting is being on Instagram, putting provocative pictures. Is that fair to say that you guys all agree
You
with this
gotta be
point?
seen, whether it be in
That's the girl
person.
game?
Yeah.
Okay,
No.
and you guys understand why guys would be not dislike that, right? See, all you guys responded affirmatively
Was
to
there
that.
some disagreements? Let's talk. Who disagreed?
Now let's be real about it, dog. We us females got whole ways. We got whole ways.
Okay, you had something, and then you had something, and then Zena had something. We'll go right here.
I just feel it's not depending on the stature of the man and what he's looking for, like depending on his pay grade or what he's looking for as a female. You know, like if you're gonna.
Do you
fuck
think
with
most dudes in general look for loyalty?
I mean, yeah, but I'm talking about the female. Like if he's a lawyer, he's gonna look for someone in his pay tax
He's
bracket.
just looking for bitches.
Yeah,
looking for
pretty much.
your profession.
Regardless, even if it's social media, it's about, I don't know.
Okay, that's her take. What about you?
The man I'm talking to right now just went to the Dominican Republic, and
Oh, damn.
I would let.
I am so pussy.
I know that you sucked his. I don't care.
You went to sleep thinking about that. Shit.
Like,
That's how
cool,
I feel.
Send it to me. Let me see.
Okay.
But, I mean, let me know if they. That's
Okay.
all. Just so I know for my pussy.
Right. Just
What
tell
about,
me.
What about you?
Okay, so going based off of like the advertising your body stuff like that, like okay, everybody has social media, everybody's advertising themselves in some way. Guys that are flexing, you know, oh I got a chain, oh I got a nice car, da da da.
Right.
That's girls be looking at that, same as the girls that are over advertising their bodies.
Right.
Now, depending on like your status or what it is in your career, like say you are a dancer, naturally you're gonna have strippery or hoish type things on your page. Obviously, if you get into a relationship or before you get in that relationship, that should be something that's spoken about to where you do tone it down a bit. You should tone it down. Like I used to twerk all the time on my gram. There's still a video here or there on that bitch, and one in a blue moon I will go live and twerk a little ass. But do I do it often? No, because I am now in a relationship. Do I still dance? Yes.
So if I flirt
So-
occasionally, not as much as I
No,
used
listen.
to.
So back to what I'm saying. If I can finish what I'm saying, please.
Go ahead.
My guy is a social media influencer, and obviously he's got to be shirtless. He's got tattoos. He's a fine ass boy. He's gonna go on live and he's gonna do his Instagram clout shit, sitting there like, "Hey, you've been getting dick and shit." Me and him have an understanding. We have an agreement. This is what he does for his career. As far as there's no crossing boundaries, that's what matters. No sitting there liking or putting hard eyes on bitches, DM bitches, and all that. That's crossing the line. Like we're both doing social media. You get what I'm saying? So that's where it depends on what you guys are doing. Like if you're a student, you have no reason to be online shaking your ass.
Right.
That's not your career. You're a student or something. You know what I'm saying? Or the dude, like if he's not an artist or whatever he's doing, y'all are regular. Like there's stipulations to it.
Can
That's
I
what I'm saying.
piggyback on that?
So,
You done?
yeah.
And I think you made a great point. If you don't, if because Instagram is a marketing tool, and if you don't have a business in which you're marketing, whether it be you're a professional dancer, you do OnlyFans, you got a YouTube channel, you're advertising yourself. And that's what most people are doing. They're advertising themselves. So like you said, guys are doing it, girls are doing it. That's why I look at all these social media apps or as dating apps for the most part.
Facts.
That's how most people meet each other. They're advertising their best qualities. Girls are advertising their best qualities.